Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Jones. I have a huge classroom library. I haven't really counted all the titles that I have. I have over 5,000 titles. That's what happens when you have 4 children with diverse interests who are now all grown up and on their own, and then you have a mother and a mother-in-law who are both teachers. So 90% of this library I didn't pay a penny for. I just inherited it from wonderful people. So how do we get kids to not be intimidated by all these books that are offered? Well, this is one thing that I do on the first day of school. So to prepare for this, before school starts, I grab a bunch of interesting titles. I do a combination of things that interest me, things that I know in the past kids have really enjoyed. As you can see, I try to have a combination of fiction and nonfiction. I try to get kids interested in certain series. One of the things I find with 4th graders is often if they haven't had a chance to make a lot of choices in the past, they tend to not go for the first book in a series, and then they get confused and they wonder why they're not comprehending or remembering what they read. That's because they popped in the middle of a series. So I lay these books out on my chalk tray, and I make sure also that I have more books than I have students. So I have 20 students, and I think I have 22 or 23 titles here. And I ask them to go and pick a book that they think they might be interested in reading. Once they've picked that book, they have to go to the classroom library and find out where it comes from. And of course, all my books have a sticker on the corner that has the number of where they came from. So let's grab this book. The name of this book is Secret by Savanos Bosch, one of my favorite series. So we're going to come over here. So they would take this book. Ooh, I'm kind of interested in this book. And then they would start looking, okay, where's this book's home? Aha! It's down here. And then I ask them to take a minute to look at the other titles in here. So this is one of my author boxes. I have several author boxes that are just one author. And then the last thing I have them do is be prepared to tell me why they picked this book and if this book is a good fit book or not a good fit book and why. And then I will encourage them to go nearby. So what's nearby this book? Well, we have mysteries, we have poetry, we have the Warrior series, we have a bin I call especially for boys and especially for girls. So that gives them an idea of they become sort of like an expert on this little section right here. And I make sure that I have books from all different sections. And then they come back and they report to the class about their little section of the classroom library. So I hope this helps you as a good first day activity, helping kids pick good fit books and to learn about your classroom library, whether yours is as big as mine or even a little bit smaller. Thanks for tuning in. TTFN, ta-ta for now.